Hello everyone, and welcome to this brief overview of our MSc Engineering Geology provided by the University of Leeds. And I'm Chrysothemis Paraskevopoulou, and since September 2022, I'm the program leader. I am a lecturer in rock and tunnel engineering, and I do also contribute in the teaching of the MSc, of our MSc. I do like rocks more than soils, to be honest. And if you have any questions on anything I would say in this presentation, please feel free to contact me at the email listed on the slide, and you can find more information about my profile in the website provided. And why you should choose our program? So first of all, we should give a few details about the history of our program. It does have an undisputed legacy. The first cohort of our program graduated back in 1966. So since then we have experienced 67 graduations, and we have established a very strong alumni network, both in the UK but also internationally as well. So the reasons why you should choose, I think, Leeds, it speaks out of itself based on its heritage and history. And why engineering geology? And I do like using this first slide in most of my presentations when I want to talk about engineering geology and introduce it. And I asked my students what makes these places unique. You can see on the first from left to right photos. This is a landscape in a Greek island, from a Greek island. These are cliffs of Moher in Ireland, and this is Grand Canyon in the States. And then I continue my question, but challenging to engineer. So, and after a few answers, we do get it, and we understand that geology makes these places unique. You can see these beautiful landscapes, but again, it can be challenging to engineer because we don't have one material to deal with. We have several and different properties. And what an engineering geology, or what covers the engineering geology field, and what an engineering geologist could do or could work in the future in their career. And I have put here some examples, and the list can go on. So it can be working in tunneling, on underground space industry, in ground engineering, in dams, in rock engineering, foundations, mining engineering, soils engineering, bridges, hydrogeology, embankment slope stability problems, landfills, geohazards and risk engineering, geotechnical engineering, quarry engineering, and landslides. So as you can see, the list can go on, and that's the beauty of engineering geology and the opportunities an engineering geologist has. It never deals with the same problem. And once a professor told me when I was a student, no two rocks are the same, and I keep that in my mind, because the variability, inherited variability due to geology makes our field very unique and very challenging, as I said before. So an engineering geologist needs to understand and develop understanding about the behavior of these geomaterials in order to design geostructures like tunnels, bridges, roads, train lights, etc., while these days trying to optimize the resources. There is a big discussion about sustainability and how we can utilize existing resources or recycle existing resources so we can optimize them. And why we care and where do we start? All of these questions, they're going to be answered during our course. I don't want to go into the details of it at the moment, but I'm sure we have built a very good team with a lot of expertise, and you can see our teaching staff member on the screen, and it's a very diversified team in terms of expertise. And what I can assure you is you're going to have fully support in any field of engineering geology we are teaching in this course. But we also are very grateful to our collaborators who are coming from mainly industry and other organizational institutions. I have put a small range of our collaborators on your screen. But also, these are the companies and that our graduates end up going to after they graduate. And we are proud to say we have 99, almost 100% success of employability, that our graduates end up getting a job after they have graduated from our program. And I shouldn't neglect to say also our collaborators come from academia as well. We have been collaborating with many universities in the UK and international, and we have been getting invited speakers from around the world that they are happy to share their knowledge and expertise with our students. So just briefly again, trying to give you an overview of how our MSc is structured. It's mainly comprised of 6 modules. Some of them are more heavy-weighted, 30-credit modules, and some of them are 15. And we also have the dissertation project that accounts for 60 credits. So the 30-credit modules, we have the geological investigation and characterization, soils engineering and rock engineering, and then we have two smaller courses, modules, the hydrogeology and contaminant land, and the hazards, resilience and sustainable engineering. And at the end, during the summer, mainly the summer, we do the dissertation project. We offer our program into 2 modes. Full mode, full-time students, 12 months straight, so from beginning of October of the academic year till the end of September, before the next academic year starts. And we also have the option for part-time students to join us in a 2-year program, 12 months, where these modules are split into 2 years. So the first one, we have the geological investigation, characterization, hydrogeology and hazards. The first year is lighter, as our part-time students usually say. And the second year, we have soils engineering, rock engineering, and the engineering geology dissertation project. But in order to get awarded our MSc title, first of all, we need to have a pass of all of the modules, about 50%. It's not as the undergrad UK system was 40. For the MSc, we have to have a minimum of 50% out of 100 in each module. For the MSc, we need 180 credits. For the postgraduate diploma, we need 90 credits. And for the postgraduate certificate, we need 60 credits. Obviously, most of our students' goal is to get the MSc title, but sometimes life happens and this cannot be plausible, so we do offer a few other options. And the engineering geology field is not only taught in the classroom. We have we give and provide the opportunity to our students to get exposed in the field multiple times through the year. We start our course during our week 0 introductory week, induction week as we call it, with a 3-day field course, and we also use these 3 days not just to give you a glimpse of what an engineering geology MSc would look like, and also what an engineering geologist would do in their career, but also get to know you. So it's more of like also building and establishing relationships with you and among like the students among themselves. So we also have one full week field trip international, and this year for the first time after 20 years or more, it's going to be back to Greece, and I have the pleasure to organize it and also lead this. So hopefully it's going to be or I'm sure it's going to be a success, and I'm really excited to get our students to Greece. As you may have assumed, it's my home country. We also provide the opportunity to students to get exposed in a virtual environment and do a virtual field trip to southwest England. And during the course and the 12-month period for full-time students, obviously, we do provide the opportunity to get exposed to other construction sites and also field trips, usually one-day field trips. And it's not only the field that we do, in the field we do work, but we do have a very equipped lab where we do a lot of lab testing, from triaxial, uniaxial shear testing, other soils engineering testing, where we do a lot of tutorials to get familiarized yourselves, the students, with the equipment and also the processes of like testing procedures, etc. And it is also available to you guys if you want to do MSc projects, dissertation projects, more heavily lab work involved. So with that, we are looking forward to meeting you, first of all during our open day, virtual open day, but also in person in September, next September, when you're officially our students for the next academic year. If you need to find more information about the program, more details about the modules, you're more than welcome to use the website listed on your screens, but also contact me directly if you have any questions about the program. I'm happy to answer it. And yeah, we are looking forward to becoming one of your graduates. Bye now.